Everybody, in today's video, let's go ahead and talk about the mysterious X-Plane add-on aircraft that you're not allowed to buy anymore. Yes, of course, I'm talking about the very beautiful DC-8 add-on, the McDonnell Douglas, and also the Boeing 707. Two vintage airlines that were once very popular in the flight simulator community. This is indeed a payware add-on, as you can see, in its pretty amazing quality. Yes, you know, the history of this add-on plane started off very well, with people, you know, making videos about it. This was in March 2018, 10,000 views, quite a lot of views, right? This had an amazing reputation for being pretty damn good. But now, once you press on the link to the stores to buy it, this comes up. Product not available. Same goes for the very legendary 707, February 2018. 9,000 views, also quite a big video. Get it here? And we cannot get it. Yeah, it's not available for sale anymore. It was released of the store a while ago. You're not able to buy this from anywhere, which I just think is super interesting. It just kind of reminds me of that one Dovetail Games flight simulator that was mysteriously removed off the stores as well. But the thing is about that flight simulator, we know why it was removed off the stores. You know, actually the reason was that it wasn't selling very well. Whereas on the DC-8 and the 707, we have no idea. All we do know is that, you know, both the 707 and DC-8 were made by the same developer of Michael Wilson, very talented developer, obviously, who for some reason disappeared on October 2018. That's the last time he was active here on the org website, and hasn't been contactable ever since. Which for, you know, I guess the stores, I guess that's my explanation, since, you know, he couldn't answer any of the email from the store, they had to delete the website because, you know, he's got to provide support. That's just, you know, what is given by law, right? You have to give support for your product, I guess. That's probably the reason, and he probably didn't answer any of the, that's my theory, right? Any of the emails, and so that's why the product was actually removed. And again, it's not, you know, available for purchase anymore. So the conclusion probably is then that Michael Wilson might have actually died. This is actually what most people actually do, you know, theorize about. Of course, we're all just hoping for him to be just fine. You know what? I actually remember he didn't only make the 707 and the DC-8. He even made a Lockheed L1011, didn't he? Yeah, this is the L1011 that we have right now for the flight simulator. It's not that good looking, is it? I mean, we can look into the cockpit. It's not that amazing, is it? Yeah, sorry. Oh, let's go back onto the DC-8. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might just wonder how I got to get my hands on the DC-8 and also on the 707. Well, I'm in a rather fortunate position, and just a fan of mine sent it to me. You know, he had bought it previously, which I think is a form of piracy because he's sharing the software product, which is, you know, you cannot do that. So basically, I'm pirating. I'm exposing myself, actually. I don't know. I don't mean... Yeah, but yeah, honestly, you know, if you guys were asking me what's, you know, a way to get my hands onto the very amazingly designed DC-8, well, the only answer to that would be piracy, which is something that I do not promote ever, right? And do not recommend ever. You know, viruses can happen. The planes are mostly broken. Piracy just sucks. Please, guys, you have to support the developers. But in this case, there is no one to support here, which is very sad. This is a very amazing aircraft. We all know and love the DC-8, especially for its great performance. I mean, can we put up the flaps all the way? Here we go. Let's check out the flaps. Look at, just to have a bit of a look into the flaps. Yes. Look at that angle. My goodness, this is a crazy aeroplane. In fact, actually, this angle is so large. I mean, it says here in the cockpit that you're not even allowed to use full flaps here unless it's an emergency use. Because the thing is, those flaps are so huge and so angled that they actually very easily strike the ground on touchdown. So maybe try to do this just maybe in remembrance of the DC-8 that you cannot really get anymore. All right, let's come in for a landing with this amazing airplane. I do want to say, look at that landing gear lever though. That is quite a landing gear lever. I don't know, why did they make it so large? You know what, probably because there's so much force you have to put on the lever, right? That it just makes sense to make it long, you know? The lever effect. Don't know what it's called in English. I'm stupid. Anyway, it's coming for a landing, right? We've got Sedona Airport in front of us. The thing is, this plane doesn't need a long runway at all. Maybe it doesn't even need a runway at all. This is a 1950s plane. One of the first airliners. Oh man, I really wanted to talk about this plane for a while. Oh. Yeah. You know what? This plane doesn't really care. It's a DC-8, you know. There we go. And I mean, now we can have a bit of a view at the flaps here. I'm pretty sure we struck them on impact here. Or honestly, okay, I think we destroyed the whole aircraft on impact. Yes, but you know, flying this just makes me really sad, thinking that this plane will soon be, you know, not be able to work in a flight simulator anymore. I mean, I'm actually quite, you know, surprised that this thing still works, you know, with the new Vulcan graphics that X-Plane has. This plane still works fine, no proper bugs, right? But I'm pretty sure with X-Plane 12, there will be a lot more issues also as well. Let's talk about the 707. I remember the 707 being a lot more broken. This is what the 707 looks like at the moment. It's very much broken, actually. Ooh. Yeah, this is not that good of a model here. I mean, it used to be very amazing. I mean, I'm pretty sure all those buttons still work somewhat. Well, they used to work. No, this is sad here now. This is what I mean. Anyway, maybe we can still fly it. I mean, look at all that black smoke. See the thing, right? I mean, you can only really see the 707 these days in flight simulators. That's the only way you would be able to see it. Which is why I think it's so important that, you know, we have these as add-ons. And, you know, this is sad. Anyways, maybe try to take out... Maybe this is going to work somewhat. Ooh. Tail strike. Good one. Good tail strike right there. Well, actually, this plane flies well. I do have to say. Not talk about any of this. Everything is serious. Oh, the auto brake works. All right, as long as we have that. I mean, come on. Oh man. You know, there also used to be this one right here. Yep. This is another version right here. I mean, look at this. With this kind of nose, you can literally see any person that's anywhere inside any house. You can see anything with this thing. But in the flight simulator, it's not very well simulated, especially here, this kind of state. At least the landing lever works as well. And this is sad. Oh, what a shame. This is another passenger variant of this very beautiful DC. Look at it. It looks and works very well. I mean, we can take a bit of a look into the car cabin. Look. I mean, this is a good add-on. Oh! Sorry. Alright, now let's go ahead and celebrate the third plane with one beautiful landing. Let's put that huge landing gear down. Look at that lever weight. I want to see with this black smoke once more. Yes, look at all that carbon emissions. Beautiful. Coming for a landing in this beautiful airplane. Now, again, this doesn't need a long runway. This is 1,200 meters, which is plenty for this plane. Let's go ahead and use the full flaps again. Yes. It's coming down now. Honestly, I should have celebrated this plane with a smooth landing, but who cares? This is a DC-8. I mean, look at that black smoke. So yeah, guys, this has been the unsolved mystery of the 707, the DC-8 for the flight simulator. It's very much unsolved. I mean, I don't know. I guess something might have happened to Michael. We don't know. This is very private, of course, of the topic. So I'm just hoping that Michael is doing fine. I hope he just, you know, I don't know, moved on to helicopters or something, hopefully. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't pirate. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube like Spice, Robbie, Middle Aged, Levi, Junk in the Trunk, Mubarak, Darren K, Oh Man, Moritz, John, Kelly Chaos, Death Rider, Ragings, Noah, Yes Aviation, Producers 01, Saturn, Cat, Sunno, Shadow, New York, and Jackie Boy.